Everyone, welcome you all for this channel. In today's session, let's understand how to calculate future value for uneven cash streams. That too, we assume that the cash streams or cash flows are happening at the end of the period. In the last two videos, we discussed about future value and present value calculation for even series. What is the meaning of even cash streams or even cash flows and uneven cash flows? Even cash flows means every year or every period you are paying or receiving same amount of money. So such cash flows or streams is known as even series. In that cases, you have to apply present value of annuity or future value of annuity. But in this example, say 5,000 rupees, Mr. X, person X, he is investing first year 5,000 rupees, second year 7,500 rupees, third year 12,000, 9,000, and 10,000. So every year, right, each period, every year, the amount of money what is investing is different, or it varies from year to year. So in such kind of cash streams are known as what? Uneven cash streams. So in that case, as how to calculate, right? So the formula and the methodology in Excel is different. So come back to here. When it comes to calculation of future value, you have to create this kind of table here. See, for example, the number of years, 5 years, and the compounding year is different. So what does it mean? See, Mr. X is investing 5,000 rupees at the end of the first year, right? So if he invests 5,000 rupees at the end of the first year, so what is the remaining number of years that amount is going to compound? Only 4 years. So assume that, person X is investing at the end of the third year 12,000 rupees. If he invest at the end of the third year, so what is the remaining years compounding year? Only 2 years is the remaining compound year. Similarly, Mr. X is investing at the end of the fifth year 10,000 rupees. So there is no compounding at the end of the fifth year, because the future value also you are calculating exactly at the end of the fifth year only, right? So how to calculate in this case? See, in order to calculate this same investment amount, so don't enter any values manually. So this is known as input. This is the input table. These are the input values. When it comes to calculation table, you no need to enter any values manually. Just give the cell references. So equal to this, enter, take the cell reference, right? So how to calculate future value? Minus FV, right? So double click here, interest rate. So we already they clearly mentioned it is 9%. Number of period, that is 4, right? So PMT here 0. So present value we are taken here. So type, we assume that at the end of the period, because the question they clearly mentioned it's supposed to be calculated at the end of the period, right? So what exactly I have done here is, so I am assuming, I considering each period as a single amount category, and I will calculate all these 5 years. At the end, I will calculate the total future value, right? So enter. So what is the actual 7,057.91 rupees? Actual meaning is, so the 5,000 rupees what you are going to receive, right? So 5,000 rupees whatever you are going to invest at the end of the first year, it is going to compound for another 4 years. At the end of the fourth year, at the end of the fifth year, right, you will get 7,057.91 rupees. So similarly, just write here one thing: when you calculating in Excel, the whichever the values are not changing, right, so it remains same, please lock it here. Except the discount rate, remaining all values I have given cell references, means whichever the value I have given cell reference means it's keep on changing. So 9% interest rate remains same, please lock it by entering function F4, right? So now just drag it here. See, what is the meaning of 9712? If the person X is investing 7,500 rupees at the end of the second year, so that value will become 9712, right? So similarly, calculate the sum value, total future value. So how much? 50,837 rupees. All these cash streams, right? At the end of the fifth year, right, Mr. X will get 50,837 rupees. So please see here the interesting thing here. At the end of the fifth year, right, is investing at the end of the fifth year 10,000 rupees. There is no compounding. The value itself is 10,000 rupees. So this is known as what? One more, the beauty of Excel is, if you change the interest rate from 9% to 10%, right, the value will change. If you change 5,000 rupees into say 4,000 rupees, right, the value will change. So you can change the values, and as well as you can change the interest rate also. If you change accordingly, right, the values also will change accordingly. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe this channel to watch more videos. Thank you.